Hi guys, welcome again to my channel. For today's video, I will be demonstrating or I will be tackling about the ecology and infographics waste management. No more further ado, let's start. First, we have landfill. What is landfills? Landfills are locations where disposable materials are sent, which are then buried underground. During this process, precautions are taken to prevent the waste from reaching and potentially contaminating any groundwater. What are the types of landfills? First, we have municipal solid waste or MSW landfill. What is this municipal solid waste landfill? MSW are the most common types of landfills and is where household waste is disposed. Household waste siya. Next is the industrial waste landfills. Industrial waste landfills is disposed of commercial and institutional waste. Next is hazardous waste landfills. These facilities received specialty waste that needs to be carefully handled because it has the potential to be harmful if not disposed properly. Next is composting. What is composting? Composting, it is the natural process of decomposition and recycling of organic material into a humus-rich soil amendment known as compost. For any business or institution producing food waste, this organic material can be easily decomposed into high-quality compost. Next is incineration. What is incineration? It is the high temperature burning or rapid oxidation of a waste. It is also known as controlled flame combustion or calcination and is a technology that destroys organic constituents in waste materials. New techniques are developed for this burning process used as energy generating methods. Next is zero waste. What is zero waste? It is the conservation of all resources by means of responsible production, consumption, reuse, and recovery of products, packaging, and materials without burning and with no discharges to land, water, or air that threaten the environment or human health. Next is energy recovery. Energy recovery from waste is the conversion of non-recyclable waste materials into usable heat, electricity, or fuel through a variety of processes, including combustion, gasification, pyrolyzation, anaerobic digestion, and landfill gas recovery. This process is often called waste to energy. And then the last one, recycle. What is recycle? Recycle, it is the process of converting waste materials into new materials and objects. It can prevent the waste of potentially useful materials and reduce the consumption of fresh raw materials, thereby reducing energy usage, air pollution from incineration, and water pollution from landfilling. Next is, what does each colored bin stands for? The yellow trash bins stands for metal. The blue bins stands for paper. The black bin stands for organic. The green bins stands for glass. The orange bin stands for plastic. The brown bin stands for batteries. And the last one is the red bin for e-wastes. Next topic I will be discussing is controlling COVID-19 in the workplace and applying the hierarchy of controls. How to apply the hierarchy of controls? First, focus on the most effective methods and then move on to the next level of controls. In all cases, practice physical distancing, hand hygiene, and respiratory etiquette is the most important. Hierarchy of controls graphic, from most effective to less effective. Elimination, substitution, engineering controls, administrative controls, PPE, and NMMR, non-medical mask. First, the elimination and substitution. So it allows workers to work remotely and if possible. So it assists the need to report to the workplace in person or an individual or job role basis. So people with immunocompromising health condition such as diabetes, heart and lung issues or cancer, or who live with immunocompromised individuals may need to continue to work remotely. Next is engineering controls. So, physical barriers, increased ventilation and high efficiency filters, sensors or no or low touch controls for water taps, doors, and garbage lids. Next, administrative controls. So, in part of it, it should be communicate risk and rules, limit occupancy, stagger shifts or teams, use electronic communications for sign-ins and administrative works, screen workers and or customers, clean and sanitize frequently, practice of physical distancing, hand hygiene and respiratory etiquette. Change work practices to encourage physical distancing. So, PPE or personal protective equipment is a must. So, there are the equipments: the respirators, face shields, and gowns. So, NMM or non medical mask. So, non medical mask is not personal protective equipment. Follow advice from your public health agency about when to use non medical mask. So, it is recommended when you cannot consistently keep a meter, 2 meters away from others, especially in crowded settings. So, wearing a mask alone will not prevent the spread of COVID 19, but it can help. Continue to practice physical distancing and good hygiene. So, if your mask becomes damaged, wet or dry, replace it with a fresh one. So, for now, our last topic will be the lifelong learning skills, which includes growth mindset and the fixed mindset. So, for the fixed mindset, intelligence is static, while growth mindset, intelligence can be developed. So, in challenges, in fixed mindset, he or she avoid challenges, while the growth mindset, it embraces challenges. While in fixed mindset, during obstacles, it gives up easily. But the growth mindset, it persists in the face of setbacks. So, in fixed mindset effort, it only see effort as fruitless or worse, while the growth mindset see effort as the path to mastery. In fixed mindset criticism, it ignores useful negative feedback, while the growth mindset, it learned from criticism. When we say in success of others in fixed mindset, they feel threatened by the success of others, while the growth mindset find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. So in fixed mindset, as a result, they may plateau early and achieve less than their full potential. All this confirms a deterministic view of the world, while the growth mindset, in the end, they reach ever higher levels of achievement. All this gives them a greater sense of free will. So, for more information, people's are people's core attitudes fall into one of two categories: a fixed mindset or a growth mindset. With a fixed mindset, you believe you are who you are and you cannot change. This creates problems when you're challenged because anything that appears to be more than you can handle is bound to make you feel hopeless and overwhelmed. People with growth mindset believe that they can improve with effort. This makes them happier because they are better at handling difficulties. They also outperform those with a fixed mindset because they embrace challenges, treating them as opportunities to learn something new. So, that's all for today and God bless.